Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Old School Gunner. I hope you enjoyed watching my last videos a lot. I decided now to make a video, like I mentioned in the last video, of the history of Arsenal Football Club, because a lot of people know a lot about the club, of course, but with the transition from when Arsene Wenger left recently after a long time in charge, Unai Emery taking over, the question of course is raised, what is the actual history of Arsenal Football Club for these two men? What actually took place at the start, at the very start, to form and shape this great club? And that's what I'm going to cover in the next series of videos, today being the very first. From that topic I just want to switch quickly to the Arsenal match today, away to Fulham. I wish the team all the best of luck, I really do. It's a very important match for us. It's a real 6-pointer, and like I said, I really wish Unai Emery and the team all the best of luck in this game. It's a really important game for us. I think we can get the victory. I really think we can do it. After this video, if you want to leave some comments on what you thought of the game and what you thought of my video, I would appreciate it. I always appreciate feedback. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see be covered in the history of the club, you can just comment on it and I will do that. Because this channel is for the fans, by a fan, a lifelong Arsenal fan. So, like I said, this video is going to be about the history of Arsenal Football Club. And, of course, the team was founded in 1886. And they were founded by men that were actually munitions workers at an ammunition factory, hence the nickname, the Gunners. So they were founded in 1886. The first match that took place involving the club, which the club actually at the time was called Dial Square, the first match took place on the 11th of December 1886, and that actually resulted in a 6-0 win for Arsenal, and they were playing against the Eastern Wanderers. 5 years later, after the foundation of the club, it turned professional. Just 5 years later, that's pretty good going. Another 2 years after that, Arsenal joined the Football League. So they joined the Football League in 1893. Turned pro in 1891, 2 years later in 1893, they joined the Football League. They got First Division promotion in 1904. But unfortunately, as so often happens at the beginning of clubs, new clubs, they were beset by many financial problems, which resulted in the club being bought by a man by the name of Henry Norris. He decided, in his wisdom, it was a very good decision, that it would be better if the club moved to the Arsenal Stadium at Highbury in North London, to which everyone agreed. I mean, the club was in a bad financial situation. He stepped forward, bought the club, moved it to Highbury. I mean, everyone knows the rest after that. That's what I'm going to cover and refresh people's memories. So that happened in 1913. Unfortunately, of course, a couple of years later, World War I happened. That put the team back a bit. Obviously there was no football, that was like a delay. But after World War I, after the First World War, they actually came back to the First Division. And one of the men that was instrumental in this period of success, the 1930s, one of the great periods of success for the club, was a man by the name of Herbert Chapman. So in 1925, he took charge. He became manager. He changed everything from ground level to the very top. Everything you could imagine. He just modernized everything. The training, the tactics, the diets, you name it, he did it. You could say a bit like Arsene Wenger when he first arrived. Definitely not like Arsene Wenger at the end, but at the very start, it's quite similar. But Chapman was really inspirational in this period. He was the driving force. He was the reason. He laid the foundation for the success. One of the most successful periods of the club that would come in the 1930s. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1934. There are two statues at the club at the moment at the Emirates Stadium. testament to that. There's one, like a bronze bust inside the stadium of him, and outside there is a full-size statue of him. So really, like I said, without him, he's a very important figure for Arsenal. The club, the fans owe a lot to him because he laid the foundation for the success that followed. He was the one that introduced that level of professionalism. He was the one. He was the driving force behind it. After Chapman passed away, came George Allison, and he reaped the benefit of what Chapman had begun. He won 5 league titles, 2 FA Cups in the 1930s. Unfortunately, another war broke out, the Second World War, and that kind of put paid to things for a while. A couple of guys got older, maybe they didn't play anymore, but a guy by the name of Tom Whittaker took over. And he won 2 titles and 1 FA Cup, which was also very good. So in total, in that period, they won 7 titles and 3 FA Cups. It was a very successful period. Like I said before, Chapman was the driving force behind all that. Unfortunately, Tom Whittaker died, and the club went into a real decline. By 1966, which of course was a good year for English football, they won the World Cup, but for Arsenal it wasn't so good. They were mid-table. They hadn't won a trophy in 13 years. So Bertie Meek came in. He improved the club's fortunes greatly. He really set things up. Things were going very, very well under him. I would just like to say one controversy, one bit of fun you could say, the club were involved in 1919. I'm going back now. There was a bit of rivalry with unfortunately our neighbours Spurs, the team that everybody loves, being an Arsenal fan. So unfortunately Arsenal had finished 6th in the league that year, and there was discussion of promotion, but they were in 6th place and out of the promotion places. But somehow they managed to arrange that the last place, even though they weren't contention, would go really to the team that had the more history. Not on merit, but the team with more history. And it went in front of the council, the league council in England, and they voted 18 votes for Arsenal, and the 2nd place team was Spurs with 8 votes. So Arsenal actually somehow got back up to the top division again. Rather controversy. That's probably where all the rivalry with Tottenham, I think, started from this moment. Like I said, it was put to a vote. They won the vote. Probably shouldn't have been there in the first place, but they got promoted back up to the top division. Obviously things like that, like television now, football matches, it's all in colour. Back then it was in black and white. But that's also something that they have in common with Spurs. Because the last time Spurs actually won the league, unlike Arsenal, we've done it in colour TV, their homecoming parade is all in black and white. It's actually quite amusing when you look at it. It's actually quite funny. I enjoyed watching that. So, I'm going to finish this video. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. I want to thank everybody once again for their continued support on Instagram, on YouTube with my new videos. I hope you like the content. I hope you find it interesting. Like I said, you can comment actually on the videos. You can comment underneath, below, what you would like to see, anything of interest. That would be really, really good. That's just the Arsenal cat is walking by there out of shot. He's going on his way. I call him for a while, but he's moving over there. I might start calling him Burkamp. He's on his way over. But like I said, thank you very, very much for your support. If you have any comments on today's game, of course, what you thought of it, please, you can comment in the comment section. If there's anything else you would like to see in the videos regarding the history of the football club, I can include it in my 2nd video. Like I said, it's going to be a series of videos. Okay, so as always, I'm going to finish my video with a little bit of fun. I'm going to do another brilliant football trick. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that think that I can't back it up. I can back it up, and I'm going to do an amazing skill with the ball. I've been in Dennis Burkamp with it. I'm going to do a double drag back. I'm going to kill the ball instantly, take it under control, and get ready to lay the ball off for a pass. Hopefully the Arsenal cat, as I'm calling Burkamp now, won't get in the way. And yeah, she's trying to inspire me over there. So I don't need any inspiration, I'm well capable. So I'm going to do the little trick. and it comes down onto my feet, if that can be seen. Okay, so I'm going to do a double drag back Burkamp style. 1, 2, and kill it on my right foot. I'll do it again for those people it was probably too fast, because I am pretty quick. So it's 1, 2, and kill it. And then just lay the ball off like I did there for a pass. So, there we go. If we do that today against Fulham, 3 points in the bag, no problem. Double drag back Burkamp style. I really hope you enjoyed watching my video. The next one will be coming shortly on the second part of the history of Arsenal Football Club. I'd like to wish you all a good weekend, and I hope we win the game today. It's very important. Come on, you Gunners. See you next time.